Hi, Heather from Hooked on Pickin here. Now that we've got all our labels on our items, how do we package it? How do we ship it? What kind of boxes do we use? And so I'm going to go over that right now just so you have an idea of what we're doing. Okay, so I'm here in my Amazon room and I've got some things packed up already into 3 different size boxes. There's no rhyme or reason to the type of boxes you use. And if you notice, there's kind of no rhyme or reason to the way I put them in the box. So I just make sure that it's packed tightly, make sure that nothing is going to be broken, and that I've got everything so that it will not move around. Now this is a large box. I've got 2 smaller boxes. Basically they need to just be in brown boxes because I'm going to be sending them UPS. So you cannot send them in like United States Postal Service priority mail boxes. It has to be in just a plain brown box or a box you get from a grocery store. It doesn't matter what it says on the side. It just cannot be Postal Service boxes. And then the big thing is, like, this is a very large shipping box that I buy from Walmart for just about $1.32. This weighs 34 pounds. The one thing you do need to remember is that you cannot have the box weigh more than 50 pounds. Now, my shipment may weigh more than 50 pounds once I include all of the boxes, but as long as it does not weigh more than 50 pounds for one single box, that's pretty much how you package it. And we're going to close these boxes up, wham, and then I will show you how to list the shipping in just a moment. Okay, now that we have all our boxes all weighed, then we go here where it says shipment and packing, and you select an option. Now if I just had one box, I would choose this. If I just had one thing in one box, like all the same thing in one box, I would choose this. But I have multiple items in multiple boxes, so I'm going to choose that. And then now my default setting is that I'm going to skip providing box contents because I don't want to list everything out. I've not seen that it's super beneficial. So my number of boxes is 4. I showed you 3, but one of them had just one other item in one box. So I'm going to set the number of boxes to 4. And then I'm going to put in all my weights. So my heaviest one is 35. It doesn't matter what order you go in because it just adds them all up at the bottom. And be sure to you remember which box weighs which if they're similar in size. Alright, so I'm going to do that. Then if you look, my total shipment right here is 79 pounds, 4 boxes. I'm going to hit calculate to see how much it costs. Now Amazon does have a deal with UPS, and so they usually give you a pretty good deal. So 79 pounds, 4 boxes, it's going to cost me $26.20. So I just agree to the terms and conditions. Hit accept. Sorry about the focusing on this. And then once I have that, then my print box labels will pop up. And then I just go ahead and click that. And once I do that, I will be able to, it'll pop up my Adobe Reader, and there are my boxes. If I hit, it'll print all 4. I've got to make sure that I'm switched from my Dymo label printer to my regular one. And I switch my printer cables. And if you look, this is exactly how it's going to print out. It's going to print out this label and this label both for the same box. One has an address and one is the FBA shipment contents. FBA shipment warehouse thing. So make sure you put both labels on each box, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so I've got my labels printed, and if you've noticed, this is the one for the 35 pounds, so I'm going to make sure I put it on my huge box, and I will show you exactly how to put those on. All right, well, we've got our labels on our box. We've got one on one side and one on the other. If at all possible, they prefer you not to put them down the middle because they do have to slice open the boxes. So if you can keep the label intact when they open it, it's always the best. So these are labeled. The only thing I have to do is drop them off at the UPS store. It's already paid for. And the one thing to remember is the money that you pay for shipping does not come out of your account until it actually hits the warehouse. So if you're watching your money tick up, tick up, tick up, and all of a sudden it goes down, it could be that one of your shipments has arrived to one of the warehouses. Alrighty. Thanks for watching my video on how to prepare a shipment and get everything in the boxes and put the labels on and get it ready to go. So I hope this has been super helpful, and remember, in the end, Jesus wins.